As farmers, we are prepared to provide rice to suit the requirement. However, the lack of water has turned out to be a grave issue in successfully carrying out cultivation. Responsible officials of the government should take steps in this regard. However, we don't see any attempt being made to provide solutions. It has been more than a month since we commenced cultivating, but we still don't receive water. We are still waiting till we get water. A similar situation is witnessed in Monragala and Kurnagala districts. We can't give up farming and resort to other jobs, but we don't receive the expected income through farming either. It is hard for us to survive. Although more than 4,000 acres of land were cultivated under the Batalegola program, half of it has been destroyed due to the drought. There is no way of using any fertilizer either, other than the first round of fertilizer. Secretary to the Ministry of Agriculture, W.A. Sakalasurya, stated that although 450,000 hectares of paddy land were to be cultivated, only 300,000 hectares have been cultivated. The Ministry of Agriculture also says that due to the prevailing situation, there is a risk of a shortage of rice by the end of January. Now we must think of solutions. I would like to tell farmers to cultivate short-term varieties of paddy and alternate crops so that the harvest of such crops would be obtained within a short time period. They could even cultivate corn. Sufficient rains have not been received.
වර්තමාන ආණ්ඩුවට කුසකර්මාන්තය පිළිබඳ නිසි සැලැස්මක් නැහැ.
The present government has no clue regarding agriculture. A program comprising all segments of agriculture should be implemented. The main reason for this issue is the failure to renovate the small and medium-sized tanks. So rather than storing water received during the rainy season, the water is just being wasted. A proper plan could have been implemented. However, they failed to do so and neglected the agricultural sector, and today the farming community is faced with severe hardships.
කුසකර්මාන්තය පාවෙන් දැරීමේ හේතුවද ගොවි ජනතාවට විශාල දුෂ්කරතාවයක් බවට පත් කරලා තිබෙනවා.
මම කියන්නේ වැව් හාරන්න ඕනේ. පරණ ක්‍රමයට. ආල්ලා වතුර පුරන්න මේ එන වතුර ටිකයි.
Tanks should be constructed. Don't waste the water you receive. We come from farming families. Although people with ties and coats try to impose regulations, they are not practical. We should be given the opportunity to store the water we need. Their salaries will be paid by the government, but who will pay these people? I'm also a farmer. I also cultivate about 10 acres and I feel the pain. But there is no way of working at the ministry with our understanding. Attention is not paid to what we have to say. We are there for just name's sake. The tank beds must be cleared. If not, you cannot store water. There is no use of how much we talk about this or how much rain we receive unless steps are taken to renovate the tanks. This is the true situation. I think in the future there might be a shortage in drinking water as well. When we look at the forecast, it is not that positive. Therefore, we cannot expect considerable showers until a few more weeks. With the southwestern monsoon winds, there won't be much rain around Sri Lanka. Those engaged in farming must use water sparingly and carry out their activities. However, the Minister of Cooperatives and Internal Trade says that there is an excess of paddy. The issues faced by farmers here is the water problem. It is an issue, so I spoke to the Buddhist priest, the chairman and others to chant Pirit, because we used to do this in the ancient past. So I told them to commence necessary work to bring 59 Buddhist priests, organize an almsgiving and perform the work involved.